Right now, hiding right there in the corner of your cat's eyes, there is a fascinating structure most owners have never noticed. In fact, most people have never even heard of it. Welcome to The Explainer, where we're uncovering a biological secret that your feline friend is quite literally hiding in plain sight. I mean, you probably look at your cat every single day, right? You think you know every single whisker. But it's not a myth, and it's not some trick of the light. Your cat genuinely has a third eyelid. And honestly, it does something way more important for their daily survival than you'd ever expect. So, what exactly is hiding in the corner of your cat's eye? For most of us, the idea of a third eyelid sounds, I don't know, a bit like science fiction. But as you're about to see, it is pure, highly practical biology. Today, we're going to break this down into 5 quick parts. The hidden third eyelid itself, what it actually does, why we humans lack this feature, when it's totally normal to see it, and crucially, when you need to call the vet. All right, part 1, the hidden third eyelid. Most people never see this thing because, well, in a healthy cat, it's perfectly designed to be invisible. The biological term for it is the nictitating membrane. It sits right in that inner corner of the eye, closest to the nose, resting as a tiny, thin, whitish-pink crescent. Most owners go their entire lives with a cat and never consciously register it's even there. Now here's where it gets really cool. Instead of blinking vertically, moving up and down like their normal eyelids, this third eyelid moves sideways. It slides horizontally across the eyeball. It's literally exactly like a tiny built-in windshield wiper just sweeping across the surface. So, part 2. What does this hidden windshield wiper actually do? The crucial thing to understand here is that this isn't some useless leftover body part. It has real, active jobs. First, it spreads tears evenly to keep the eye properly moisturized. Second, it's a physical shield. Think about it. When your cat pushes through bushes, tall grass, or tight little spaces, this membrane acts like a shield, sweeping away dust and dirt to prevent scratches. And on top of all that, veterinary ophthalmologists tell us it actually plays a huge role in immune defense, actively guarding the eye against infection. It's constantly doing quiet maintenance work. Let's move to part 3, why humans lack this feature. Prepare for a genuine perspective flip here. It's not that cats have some weird extra feature. Having a third eyelid is actually the biological norm. Most mammals, birds, and reptiles have a functional version of this. We humans, along with other primates, we're the weird ones. We just have this tiny, non-functional remnant, that little pink fold in the corner of your eye that you never think twice about. We're the ones missing out. Which brings us to part 4. When is it actually normal to see it? Because it's usually hidden, you might freak out a little if you suddenly spot it. But there are a few perfectly harmless moments when it makes an appearance. Usually, it's right when your cat wakes up from a deep nap, or maybe mid-yawn. You might also see it if they're a bit groggy coming out of sedation after a vet visit. In those moments, their muscles are just relaxed, allowing that membrane to peek out. And as long as it quickly retracts right back into its hiding spot, vets confirm it is totally expected and absolutely nothing to be concerned about. It's just a really quick, fleeting glimpse of their anatomy at work before it tucks itself away again. Okay, part 5. This is the actionable part. When to call the vet. Here is where you really need to pay attention, because this is where that windshield wiper becomes a built-in red flag. Like we said, a brief passing glimpse is totally fine. But if that third eyelid stays visible for an extended period, consistently covering part of the eye, that is not something you should just wait out. It's a direct signal from your cat's body that something is wrong. Veterinarians point to a few specific culprits here. It could be a local eye injury, like a scratch from a bush, or maybe severe irritation, an infection, or inflammation. But sometimes it points to something larger. In rare cases, it can indicate an underlying systemic illness that's affecting your cat's entire body, not just the eye itself. This actually brings us to a specific condition called Hawes. If you notice that third eyelid stuck up in both eyes at the exact same time, vets treat that as a major signal. It almost always points away from a simple local scratch and suggests that broader systemic issue we just talked about. It's definitely a sign to get professional medical attention right away. So let's do a really quick recap. 1. Your cat genuinely has a third eyelid, the nictitating membrane. 2. It moves sideways to moisturize and protect the eye. 3. Having one of these is actually the biological norm. 4. Seeing it briefly after a nap is perfectly fine. But 5, if that visible membrane stays up, it's a warning sign, and you absolutely need to call the vet. So, have you ever actually spotted your cat's third eyelid? Next time they blink slowly right after waking up, look closely. It's pretty amazing once you know what to look for. Let us know in the comments if you've caught a glimpse of it. If you loved learning about this hidden anatomical secret, make sure to subscribe to our Explainer series. We're breaking down real science and new hidden features all the time. I mean, it really leaves you wondering, right? If an entire third eyelid has been hiding in plain sight this whole time, what other incredible biology is quietly at work right under your nose? Thanks for hanging out and keep exploring.